American Express traveler's checks. Don't leave home without it. Get a button to do the thing right there, and now I can lower down and turn that stuff and turn around. This is what happens when you do not have a staff and you're trying to do everything yourself. Yeah, it's kind of like being a married woman that won't touch you. You got to take care of everything yourself, and I'm used to that. So, hey, hello, bottom of the glass nation. Stop what you're doing right there. Everybody stop. Sweets, she said, hello, handsome general. And I noticed as I was poking through the comment section, he wasn't having a great evening or a great day, perhaps not a great month. I understand. So let me and the other people, the other legion of extras in the bottom of the glass nation, let's raise our first glass, not only to tonight's show, not only to the program, and not only to all of you, but to Sweets. Everybody raise a glass of Sweets. Let her know that we care. Whatever's going on, we didn't ask. We don't need to know. But it's important that people are saying the name. It's important that we're remembering you. You don't got to do it all the time. But right now I'm asking, raise a glass for Sweets tonight. Whatever she's going through, take a break from reality and hang out with us. If you're going to waste an hour of your night, that's right. What better place to waste it than right here with Gen X Talks in the bottom of the glass nation. To the Legion. Oh, no chaser, no training wheels. God, I was much better at this when I was younger. Oh, loud one's going to be pissed that I'm drinking tonight, but you can't stop me. You're too far away, brother. Forest Terrace is hard to catch the live sometimes. I made it. I'm playing Pirate tonight, drinking a fifth of Kraken rum all by himself. I'm liking that, man. I'm liking that a ton. There's stuff. Now, I don't know if we can cram so many stories and so much excellence, so many things into 1 hour, but we're going to try. Thankfully, you have a gifted and talented broadcast professional at the helm. Yeah. You know what? I'm a little upset. I got to say to all of you, especially my harem girls, Just the Tiff is here. Chush is here. There's some harem girls in the audience. My wife is included. Mrs. Forwatton here, harem girl. There's some harem girls in it. See the names going by. Not one of you noticed. Took a little action today. Yeah, I can't go for the full meal deal because the studio's not complete, and I have a binding contract with Mrs. Four. Somebody should have said, "Hey, yeah, that bear's looking sharp." Nobody said it. Nobody loves me. Nobody cares. All of you harem girls, I want my shirts back right now. Yeah, I want the shirts back right now. A lot of you girls have harem shirts, part of Gen X Dad's General's harem. No, want them back right now because nobody. If you're not going to be here to compliment me and make me feel special, what are we doing here? If I have a harem for one reason, so I can feel important and I can feel special. And when you take that away from me, I turn into just, I don't know, like every other guy. We can't have that. No. Shell says your beard looks awesome, General. Thank you very much. Just a TIFF member for 1 year. I'm driving, can't just stop and can't drink booze, but cheers, handsome and sexy. Yes, you can. Tiff, you could stop. It's for me. You could stop. Stop right in the road. Let everybody behind you honk. Type what you have to type and then move on. Oh, Lionheart, $1.99 to the handsome dancing bear. He put in $1.99. Let's see who the $2 whore is tonight. It was almost David Black. Yeah, I just was hovering over his picture and I didn't do it. Oh, my God. Here comes. Who is the $2 whore? Look at that. You guys know who she is. She's big on Discord, I'll give you that. Aaron Queen, how come the cops always make things worse when you call them? Well, that all depends on the situation. Typically, and this is good advice, I want you to listen, write this down. This is from me being on the planet half a century. Two people get into an altercation. Two people get into a fight. Two people, husband and wife even. Whoever calls the cops first and yells, "Help me," doesn't matter who started it. Doesn't matter what it was about. Most of the time, whoever calls for help is the one they're going to side with. The other person's going to jail. So if you're going to start some shit, call the cops first, then start your shit. Because when they arrive, you go, "I'm the one who called you, officer. I'm the one who was asking for help. You're the one who's going to get help. Whoever you were talking to, they're going to jail." All right, you get that one for free. You're welcome, America and Denmark. Sweets, Sammy Joe is the $2 whore. No, that is not Sammy Joe. I'm not going to give you any more clues, but Sweets, it's not who it is. All right, there was stuff to say. The kid is working on. The kid's fucking up Patreon. All right, let's start with that. He's home now. So he gets up in the morning. He goes to the gym. He's starting to go to the gym. It's his first time. Gone a couple times now. Him and his buddies are going. We'll see how long that lasts. We all know what that's like. He gets up and goes to the gym at 7:30 in the morning, and I don't even want to get out of bed to go to the bathroom. I'll stay there hurting for as long as I can not to walk 20 steps to the bathroom. And he's getting up and getting dressed and going across town. Good for him. That's a young man's game. So, he's home now, so he's got this new routine where we're both working it out together. But he's doing Patreon. He's trying to get the intro down. He's trying to get the welcome to Patreon thing down. So he worked on that with me today. He's been doing a lot. I've been just shoving Gen X Talks, the stuff that he's been shoving on me for the last year, now that he's out of school. I've given him the list of all the shit that I didn't get done for him. He looks at this, he goes, I gave you this 9 months ago. And I'm like, fuck, I'm busy. Go do it. So he's been just tackling stuff, and it's not been easy. A lot of stuff around the house. We're still working on the studio. It got primered and painted, 2 coats of primer, 2 coats of paint. We argued a little bit over the color, so we'll see how it comes out. Now we're working on carpet. The kid now we'll put in all the lights and light switches. We left the electrical out while they're painting, of course. So that's what's next, but I'm going to do something to try to raise a couple bucks for the carpet, the insulation, and the installation. There's 2 there, insulation, carpet, and installation. So what I want to do, now you guys got to pay attention, and no matter what, you're a bunch of Gen Xers just like me. You're drinking, you're smoking, you're toking, you're stroking, and you're joking, and you're just not going to care. But I'm going to try it again. I've done this before, and you guys consistently fuck it up. Now, I'm not mad because I'd fuck it up too. If you guys, this is a way to kind of raffle my way through carpet. If you guys have the PayPal link, right? You guys have the PayPal link. Anybody's got PayPal. If you donate $5 in PayPal, all right, and you ask a trivia question, and remember to put your address in there. If I answer your trivia question correctly, I keep the money. If I don't answer it correctly, you guys get a t-shirt. Hence, you got to have your address in there. Okay, $5. If you get, you're going to get a very nice shirt. Now, these shirts are not for sale. They just came out. We just got them. They got the little logo on the front. Everybody's used to that. But we combined a couple things for our new shirts here on the back. It's got the me with the cigar on there. It's got the Gen X Talks across the top and the round, and this is on the back. And it does the Do You Ever Wonder What a Gen X Thinks, which is something new for us. We haven't put that on the shirts before, but we got a bunch of sizes. This is a 2X. There's a lot of larges and extra larges and 2Xs. If we have to, we can make another one, but you'll have to wait. These we can just ship right away. So I'm going to challenge you. I want you to know if you beat me on a tombstone trivia question, I'm not only going to give you one of those shirts, I will switch it out for one of the very exclusive car show shirts. I think we only did 50 car show shirts, maybe 75. That's it. We weren't planning on selling them except at the event. You really can't sell them after the event because the event's over. No one's going to go to the next car show and want a t-shirt from the last car show. No. So they're a very, very rare shirt. If you can stump me on Tombstone Trivia, and you got to do it through PayPal. I guess you could do it on Cash App or Venmo. It's all the same thing. Gen X Talks and stuff. But what you can't do is put it in the fucking comment section. And some jabroni is going to do it anyway. Some dude who's had a little bit too much to drink already is going to put some question, hey, what was his horse's name? And it's going to be right up in here. Some ass nugget that's not thinking. I'm just letting you know, I'm putting you in the fucking woodshed. I will put you in the fucking woodshed. I swear to God, I'm turning off the staff thread because Lionheart just posted a video. I don't know what it is. I'm not going to go look. But if that motherfucker's doing sound effects already, he's fired. Now, I may rehire him tomorrow, but he's fired tonight. All right. So don't put any trivia questions in here. Okay. But if you send them through PayPal and you do $5, if the money goes towards the carpet and insulation. But if you stump me, if you get me, then I will tell you what, I'll open it up to Big Lebowski, and Tombstone right now. You can look up some questions on the internet. If you're not familiar, you can try to stump me, but those questions go through PayPal. They go through Gen X Mom. She'll put them up here in the sheets, and I'll go after it, okay? Now, if I miss 10 questions, I'm going to be out 10 shirts. Then I got to pay for the carpet and 10 shirts. I'm fine with that. If I fuck up, if I step on my dick, all right. So now we're going to continue on with the broadcast, but you guys know the rules. If I guess I would accept something odd in 80s trivia. I might go along with that, but let's stick to Lebowski and let's stick to Tombstone. You guys can do something there. You can be a hero, get your name immortalized. I'll talk about how smart you were and how dumb I am. There you go. All right. You know what? I don't even know what I'm going to find Lionheart's name in here. I'm not even sure what the fuck he posted as a video, but there he goes right there. Okay, so okay, so Lionheart's in a timeout. Fuck that guy. The new Patreon link's going to come out. It's not ready yet, but it'll be out soon. All of you who were in the movie last night, you guys watched the movie on Discord? Did you see how that went? See, the kid was stepping in to do movie night, to host the movie. We were going to watch Iron Eagle. And I don't know how many of you guys have seen Iron Eagle. I love Iron Eagle, all right? And so he's like, well, here, Mom, just do it this way. So my wife tried it, and it fucked up, and it froze, and it backed out, and it wouldn't continue, and everybody kept leaving. And finally, he gets on. He's like, well, we're not doing the movie because my mom can't do it right, and I'm busy, and no movie, and no movie, no movie. 10 minutes later, Trippy Pineapple swoops in, who normally takes control of those movies when he gets off work on time, which is becoming more rare as we go. Anyway, he jumped in, started the movie again. A bunch of us went back in and watched Iron Eagle all the way through. Now, for those of you who don't know Iron Eagle, why don't you know? Because everybody watched Top Gun. Top Gun, bigger budget, had much more famous people at the time, stuff like that. I am a Lou Gossett Jr. fan, so I liked it. I liked it a lot. And I know it was low budget and not great special effects and a little bit of the hokey storyline on a few things, but I love the idea. I love the premise. There were some great one-liners in there. And, America wins, and that's important for me. I'll watch anything if America wins. It's really important. It's just at the end of it, America's got to win. If America loses, then I got to go home crying and cry myself to sleep at night and not know what's going on. I can't. Listen, I am a victim of the Cold War. I was raised in the Cold War, so it always has to be America wins. In fact, I think there should just be a movie called America Wins. I think that should be the name of the movie, and you shouldn't even be upset by that. Why we go watch a movie if we already know the ending? America wins. You went and saw Titanic, and you knew the little boat was going to sink. And you went and saw it anyway. So don't act like you wouldn't watch a movie called America Wins just based on the fact that you already know the outcome. Because I call bullshit on that whole thing. All right. Where was I? Gwen is the $2 whore. No, who guessed that? Who guessed that? Oh, hold on. Screen's messing up. D. Shearer. No, Gwen is not the $2 whore. Dee and Julie are celebrating a happy birthday. Well, happy birthday to both of you. Loud one, $2. It's really hard to see. Let's try again. Well, it doesn't mean you got a guess there. It went in there. Zoe Michelle, member for 15 months with her big red 1 by her name. Now, you guys remember, anybody who's got that big red 1 by their name, they've done their time. They've earned their stripes, and that big red 1 is their stripes. Don't forget that. Okay, we talked about that. You know what's coming up? And I can get to this. I can find this in here. If I watch how gifted and talented I can become. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Man, once I get in here, I'm not going to want to leave because there's some shit in here. This is the movie coming up. This is the movie that'll be shown on Monday. If Trippy does it. Now, if my son does it, we're probably screwed either way. But I'm just telling you, this is what's coming up. All right. The Apple Dumpling Gang. Now, I know what you guys are going to say. There's a ton. It's a stupid old movie, and this is physical comedy at its best. These two actors, Tim Conway and Don Knotts, absolutely encapsulate the purest form of comedy. Facial expressions, some sharp dialogue, and physical comedy. I know this is not like, oh, the sets look so fake, and you can tell it's on the back lot at, at Disney or Universal. It's just stupid. I'm a moviegoer. I skip past all that stuff. I don't care how cheesy a movie is. I want to absorb the moment. You want me to cry? I'll cry. You want me to be angry? I'll be angry. The Apple Dumpling Gang is one of those where just let yourself enjoy the moment. Don't be one of those people that picks it apart and say, oh, well, what was that? That was a car tire over there. Why was there a car tire in the background? This movie's so fake. Wait a second. See what that guy did? It's not even possible. It's not even fucking possible. No one could. Don't sit next to me if you're one of those assholes. I go to the movies. I want to be part of the movie. I want to absorb it. I'm there to absorb the whole thing. So, and don't act like, well, this is so fake and it's so unrealistic. You fuckers will read a book. You guys will read a book, and there's no special effects. There's no graphics. There's no nothing except what goes on in your pea-brain head. And don't tell me your brain can make up stuff that's good as the graphics of modern era. Don't even say, well, my brain can compete. I have very real... No, you don't. No, you don't. You can't do shit. If you were given all the tools and equipment to make a modern-day movie, you wouldn't even come close. Your movie would suck, too. So don't act like you can. How can you read a book and all of a sudden, it's totally believable. I was absorbed by the book. But you can't watch a movie because it's set back in the past and you got issues with it. You know what? Fuck off. This is one worth watching. Every Gen X kid has watched this either in the theater or there was a Disney. What was it like on Saturday night or Sunday night? Was Disney Sunday night? And, they'd show 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. It was an event. You'd go to the TV, you'd plan your dinner around it, and you could watch the Disney. It wasn't a Disney Channel. It was a Disney episode on one station. I forget what it was. But it was fun. Good stuff there. So you guys, if you guys want to show up, if you guys want to be there Monday night, I will be there. This is fucking hilarious. All right, enough of the sales pitch for that. All right, what do we got over here? Let's check between the sheets again for those of you who are unfamiliar. The sheets are over here. It's another monitor I've got because if I'm telling a story up here, I can't read what's going on there. So we have my wife between the sheets, Google Sheets, Google Docs, and she is copying and pasting stuff. So here we go. Loud One puts in another $2. Is it Ren with no hair? No, the $2 whore is not Ren with no hair. I can't believe you guys can't get this. Look, I'm opening it up wide for you, and you still can't get it. Jesus, H-tab dancing Christ. All right, so there you go. You can keep pounding away at that. I'll give you a clue in a little bit. It'll help you out. All right. So, Deep Scuba, since you're Gen X, what am I? I was born in 1953, spent 2008 to 2019 in Afghanistan as a contractor, training some really good guys. If you were born in 1953, you're a boomer. Yeah. You are a baby boomer. I'm automatically supposed to dislike you, but I think Scuba, we can be friends. We got to work on that a little bit. Some things to overcome there. Venmo, Michael Dawson, $5. Who is the director of the new Indiana Jones movie, The Dial of Destiny? Don't know, don't care. Doesn't count. That's not a Tombstone movie. That is not a Big Lebowski, and it's certainly not 80s. And I could give a shit who it is. The new movies like that they keep redoing. You're lucky I even know Harrison Ford made it into that one. PayPal, Bob McKinley. What veteran actor narrates the beginning and ending of the movie? PayPal, Bob McKinley says, what veteran actor narrates the beginning and the end of the movie? I'm assuming you're talking about Tombstone. And that would be Robert Mitchum. That's a good question. One of my favorite older actors of all time, Robert Mitchum. He had a small part in one of my favorite movies, Midway, with Charlton Heston. He had a scene with Henry Fonda in a hospital. So I recognize that voice from beginning to end. Nice, but Bob, the $10, it's going out on the carpet, buddy. All right, who's in here? Rotorhead 1651, $20. Didn't say where it went. I'm going to use that for the carpet in there too. Trust me, every extra dollar I get tonight is going for that carpet. PayPal, $5. Sammy Joe just showed up, laughed at line, got thrown in the shed. Why is his name White? It shouldn't be. His name was not White when I threw him in there. It was just dum. His name, why would his name be White? He got put in the shed. I don't see, there's his blue. It says Cali Cat right on it. Sammy Joe, come on, pull your head out of your ass, girl. All right. So, all right, so where was I? There was more stuff in here. So we're doing this over the trivia. This is I got that one. They should complain about the old movies, read a book. I talked about that. Oh, the big prep right now. The reason Two Bears always late in here, and the reason that we're scrambling this week is Two Bears Route 66 car show is coming up Saturday. If you're anywhere within driving distance of Southern California, you got to go. It's in Fontana. It's right on part part of the old original Route 66, which, if everything goes as planned, next summer, Two Bear and I, or next spring, Two Bear and I are going to head out with anybody who wants to ride, and we're starting off, and I guess it's in Santa Monica, and we're going to take our motorcycles as far on the old original Route 66 as we can, all the way to Chicago. We do have a chase vehicle. We got a truck we got a crew cab truck with a big trailer, can hold 6 bikes. If your bike breaks down, we can just winch it up and keep going. We got tools, we got gas, we got stuff. We can keep, no, we're not slowing down. We're not stopping on the side of the road for 3 days while someone learns how to fix a flat tire. No. That's not going to happen. So we do have the capability to take bikes with us. If something happens, we can load it up and go. If somebody gets hurt, somebody gets sick, a bike breaks down, we got you covered. Okay, so this should be a fun trip because we're covering our bases. The kid, if everything works out, Gen Z kid's going to be the one driving the truck. He really wants to go on this trip. So if I'm teaching him how to drive the truck, then I'll teach him how to drive the trailer. I got a year. He backs up a trailer like nobody's fucking business. I think I've given him 2 instructions on backing up a trailer, and now he just does it. I mean, he nails it first try. He's not out there zigzagging around chasing snakes. And for those of you backup trailers, you know what chasing snakes means. This fucking kid gets after it. He's got a feel for it. And he's only done it 9 or 10 times, but he gets it perfectly straight when he's done. He doesn't got to jockey it around. He's doing well with that. For all of his shortcomings, and there's a lot of them, well, he's my son, so he's going to have many shortcomings, disadvantages to overcome. Backing up a trailer ain't one of them, so he's good at that. We just got to get him to corner without taking out park benches and people sitting at bus stops. That's got to stop. Once he gets his kill ratio down where he's not wiping people out, then he can get on the real road and see what happens. All right. All it says is PayPal Zoe Michelle $10, but there's no trivia, there's no nothing. Ben Quesnell is in there for $4.99. Ben Quesnell, if you have a relative named Georgia, please let me know. It's I will tell you some of the most interesting stories, but only if you know Georgia. All right. Where was I? There was stuff. Oh, yeah, Two Bears Car Show. So Fontana, this Saturday, we're going to go down and we're going to spend the night before. I got my son and my daughter staying here at the house, watch over the animals and do stuff here for us. We're going to go down and get as much pushed into the car show arena as we can. Then spend the night. The next morning, we'll get up, race over there early. I think it officially opens at 8. We're going to try to be there by 6:30 or so and get everything set up. We're hoping to have a good turnout. Well, we're going to have a good turnout no matter what, because the car show always has a good turnout. Even if we weren't going, the car show is going to have tons of people. So it automatically makes us look good because we can just take the camera and point and go, look at all these fine people, even not one of them there for us. I will totally kipe his dubage. I will steal his crowd and pretend they're mine. I'll just do a selfie with everybody in the background and go, look who came to see me. I will lie, I will steal, I will plagiarize, but there's no way I'm going to go down looking like a punk-ass bitch that nobody came to see. Not after all the time and money and energy we've spent on there. So, yeah. Okay, so if you're in Fontana, if you're near Fontana, go to the kids' website, genxtalks.com. There's a link. It just says car show. Just click the thing that says car show, takes you right to it. There's emails and phone numbers, and you can get right in. It's going to be fun, and it's only from 8 a.m. till 2 p.m. That's it. That's why we're going early. We might be there a little late, but that's it. It's not like you can say, well, I'll show up at 5:30 when I get off work. It'll be a parking lot that'll be closed, okay? Well, you could buy a car probably, but that's it. Everyone's going to be gone. So 8 till 2, if you even have a shot at making it, try to show up. It'll be a lot of fun. This Saturday in Southern California, in Fontana. I should have said that in my radio voice. Saturday, come to Fontana, not to the raceway, to the car lot. See Gen X Talks live next to a dumpster. Yeah, that'll be us. All right. So it's not funny. We were at the dumpster last time. He literally put our tent up right next to the 2 smelly dumpsters. I'm not lying. Ask him. If anybody came last year, if anybody's got pictures of last year, they're cropped because we're right. It's a table. It's 2 chairs next to the dumpster. I'm not kidding. Two Bear does not like us at all. All right, Terry Knowles, $5 PayPal. What does Doc Holliday play on the piano? Uh-oh, Terry Knowles is going for some trivia for a T-shirt. He in the movie Tombstone, Doc Holliday playing he played Frederick fucking Chopin. What did he? You looking for the name? What does he play? He plays Chopin, but I can't remember. I'm pretty sure he says what he plays too. He goes, "It's a nocta." Hang on, let me think. It was. Oh man, I know this one too. I know this one. Fucking Terry's gonna get a T-shirt for $5. It was. He says Frederick fucking Chopin. He goes, yeah, you know Camptown Races. Camptown Races. Is it old dog Trey? Is that old dog Trey? I'm going to blow it. Terry, I could sit here for another hour and I'd probably get it, but I won't torch you. Terry Knowles gets our first T-shirt of the night, my man. That was solid. That was a good question. You didn't ask me, well, who was the best Grip's father's nephew? What color Pinto did he drive? Don't ask me shit like that because that's a fucking dumb question. I'm just going to keep your money. However, Terry's getting a shirt because that's one I feel I should have known. God damn it. Loud one, $10 on PayPal. What were the names of Wyatt Earp's siblings that were not depicted in the movie? Now, how does that have to do with the movie Tombstone asking me what was left out? Loud one. There's a bunch of them. He had a bunch of brothers and one sister. I don't remember all their names. Why? Because that's history. That's not the Tombstone movie. Now, if they had said it in the movie, he said, I got 6 other brothers that aren't here. Okay. Might have gone along with that. It has nothing to do with the movie. You leave me what was left out. You know what else was left out, loud one? Hey, what meal didn't they serve for breakfast on the third day of shooting? What meal didn't they have for breakfast on the third day of shooting? You want to talk about stuff left out of the movie? Let's talk about everything that was left out of the movie. Now, loud one, I'm not giving you that one. Sammy Joe, $5. Who is the narrator in Tombstone? Also, you are handsome, and I'd love a special birthday message in the voice. Sammy Joe, I'm going to keep the $5 because we just answered that, Robert Mitchum. Who else is in here challenging me? Uh-oh. PayPal, $50 from Mrs. Four Watton for the carpet fund. Is there a trivia question in there, Mrs.? There was no trivia? She didn't ask a trivia question, Mrs. Four. You could have come up with something. You could have just said, who starred as Doc Holliday? Maybe I would have missed it on purpose, and maybe you would have got a shirt. You never know. Mrs. Four is too kind. She's too generous. She takes care of this program left and right, and she just donated $50 to the carpet fund. We're getting there, Mrs. Four. It's close. Like I said, it's all painted now, primered and painted. So the kid and I the next couple of days, we're going to put all the electrical in, turn on the lights. We'll show you pictures. We'll put them up on the member section. We'll put them up on Patreon. We'll put them up on Facebook at the General's Lunchbox. You can see all that stuff. And then when the carpet goes in, then we'll do that next. That gets us very, 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 very close to operation. Lionheart and I, we've discovered a couple flaws in our plan, not big ones, things that could be corrected. So him and I have been working behind the scenes. We're not telling anybody what it is until we've got it resolved, and then we may show us, hey, here's what we saw after we were done. Here's how we fixed it, and then we'll move on. But right now, all you folks need to know is that 2 very gifted and talented men are drinking heavily, and we're on the job. All right. I know that worries my wife, but we seem to be okay with it. Lionheart and I seem to be just fine. This is how the whole week went, so we're right on track, baby. All right. Don't. Let's go back to some pictures over here. We got some more stuff in here. Real quick. For a lot of you, we were behind on packages and shipping, and Gen X Mom had the first round of packages go out 2 days ago, I think. So if you've been looking for something that you ordered, the packages are going out daily now. Sometimes there's 1 or 2, sometimes there's 5 or 8 like that, but the packages are on their way. If you ordered something over the last 10 days or so, and she's usually very quick about it, but as you might have noticed, she was gone for 4 days out of town. We've had a lot going on. You'll get a tracking number. As soon as you got your tracking number, you're golden. All right. I want to show you something I think is fucking hilarious. I don't know if you guys caught this story or not. I'm going to read just the headline. It's called Rainbow Rage. Now, you guys know what's going on with Target. This is something new. Target stores targeted with bomb threats, accusing chain of betraying the alphabet people, LGBTQ community. You're not reading that wrong. Listen. So Target, like Budweiser, puts out some collaboration. Billions of dollars walked out the door because people went fuck off. So they took the LGBTQ stuff and either removed it from the store, which thousands of stores removed it. Others just put a little bit of it at the back. They reduced it and put it at the back. Well, you've already lost a bunch of people that are pissed off at you. Now they've lost the LGBTQ people. Follow me. I'm not done with the story. Hold on. Let me click, and I wrote down some notes on that. Where did that go? Oh, there it is. Okay, the Rainbow Race Story. All right, so they lose the alphabet people. They're pissed. You took our stuff out. You put our stuff at the back. We're pissed. Now, we the straight people, which I'm straight, I'm proud to be straight. We just decided, hey man, I'm gonna vote with my wallet. No big deal. You do you, baby, and I'm gonna do me, like so many of us did. Bud Light's the same way, and the money walked. So now the alphabet people come along, and everybody comes up and says, "Whoa, what are you getting all screaming mad? Just don't go to Target. Boycott Target." Are you not playing by the rules here? Just boycott Target. And what'd they say? There's not enough of us. There's not enough of us to make an economic impact on Target. There's so few of us. If we quit shopping there, they're not even going to notice. We don't have enough money to impact Target the way everybody else did. So we're going to plant a bomb. Wow. For a group of people that say we're loving, we're kind, we're accepting, we're inclusive, you're sure not acting like it. You're acting like a bunch of fucking crybabies is what you're doing, who can't get their way. And I'm going to go back to that comment. I'm going to go back to, we don't have the financial swing. We don't have the money. Yes, case and point. You don't buy enough to make a fucking difference. Has nothing to do with your group, has nothing to do with your people, has nothing to do with how nice you or not nice you are, has nothing to do with whether I like you or don't like you, and I get along with you guys just fine, except when you do this shit. You plant a bomb, you threaten a bomb, yeah, I'm not on board with that. That's fucked up. But nonetheless, my point is, and this is what you've been told, you don't have enough money. And at a retail establishment, money is what counts. You know why? I've been saying this my entire life, and I'm going to say it to you right now. This is to all the alphabet people out there that can't figure out the Target situation, all right? This is a quote from Generation X. This is a quote from the General, and I'm giving you this one for free. You don't even got to pay me for this. You ready? This is information you need to know. Target and their shareholders are there to make money, not friends. Are you following me? I'm here to make money, not friends. That's what they'll tell you. That's what the shareholders will tell you. We don't give a shit. We're here to make money, not friends. If it works out that we can include you, great. But if we can't, then you're out. Why? It has to do with the money. They don't give a shit about politics, or they don't give a shit about minorities or majorities. They don't give a shit about me. They could give not two shits about me. They just want me to spend money at Target. And they're going to set up that store, so I'll do it. So I'll spend money. Same with everything. You're right. You don't matter. I don't matter. All that matters is the dollar. And you don't have enough money to make a difference with Target. Your whole group doesn't. Very few groups do. That's it. It's cut and dry, and it's real simple. Target is there to make money, not friends. You follow? So what do? Bomb threats? Yeah, I'm sure that'll work because everybody understands, especially my generation, everybody understands if you threaten us and we fold, okay, don't do the bomb. We'll put your stuff back up. Don't threaten us with the bomb. We'll put your stuff back in the store. And you won't ever do this bomb thing again, will you? This is just once, right? You know how many people are shaking their head with me right now, right alongside? I know my brother-in-law is. Sun Valley Fox like, nope. Sun Valley Fox been around longer than me. Sun Valley Fox knows you give in to something like a bomb threat and get your way. Guess what's coming up next month? A bomb and the next list of things they want. And the day after that and the day after that. You don't do that. You can't do that. You can never do that. If someone threatens you with something, you just got to tell them to fuck off, no matter what it is. It doesn't matter. It can be anything. You can't do it. And you guys did it. You'd have no possible way of financially impacting Target. So you went to a bomb threat. Wow. Oh, you know what the best part is? This makes you guys look good. All right, moving on. Oh, don't. I don't know why these fucking dogs are running around my house right now. I'm going to kick someone's ass in a minute. Oh, here's something I thought was funny. I don't want to go into a big, long detail, okay, about story. I'm not going to do the story. But obviously you can see the truck right there, and it's got the thin blue line for officers. It's got the Trump flag, and so does the car behind it and people across the street. I'm just saying. I just had one question with this picture, and then we can move on, I promise. How many times do you see a random parade, a random social gathering, a random uprising of people for Biden? On any given weekend, all across this country, people just get together with their pickup trucks and drive around with flags, love America, support Trump, on they go. Happens all the time. I bet I couldn't get 3 people that own a Prius to put a bumper sticker on their Prius and drive through any town, anywhere, at any time. At all. There's just no random love and support for the country and for a candidate they believe in. If you guys believe in Biden so much, well, where's your random outpouring? Where's all the Teslas and everything, the EV cars out there running around and screaming and yelling at the top of your lungs on how great Biden is? And believe me, if they were out there, MSNBC would be putting that shit on the front page. Look what just this random happening. It's just random. It's just people coming together that love Biden. It just explodes in this support for Biden. Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, that happens so often. If I had a drink every time I saw that, I'd be in a coma. No, I wouldn't. I'm fucking with you guys. Come on now. Okay, just thought I'd point that out. Moving right along, as they say. All right, I need some help on this. Then we'll go back to the trivia. There's a bunch of stuff in here, but listen. I didn't have time to research this too much, but I have a question, okay? You guys, we all know what Rikers Island is, okay? And we also, most of us know, just common facts and knowledge, that a lot of the prison systems, especially over in the New York area, are in decay, in disarray. They're all fucked up. I mean, the abuses and the atrocities going on in these prisons are just unparalleled. It's incredible. But I saw something today, and there was a couple pictures, and an article, and I skimmed through it. I read like 3 pages of it, and there's one question I've got. The Department of Justice threatens to take over New York City's Rikers Island and other jails amid extraordinary level of violence and disorder. They turned in a 78-page summary of an investigation. It's some of the most bizarre shit that's not even being hidden. I mean, I could sit here for an hour and talk just about that. No, so my question, the only question I got, can the Department of Justice take over a prison like that? Can they make that a federal prison? Which I thought Rikers was. I thought that was a federal prison run by the state of New York. And I admittedly, I didn't get too far into this, but it's not, you know, what the part that amazed me, first the question came up, can this happen? Can the Department of Justice actually take over a prison and claim it, say, yeah, fuck you, you're out, we're in. But they didn't say they were closing it down. Now, that's a liberal strategy playbook, is it not? Oh, they're just misunderstood, and, they're getting beat up, and the prisoners, it's horrible. Let's just give them all a pass, and let's just start over, okay? We'll tear down that darn Rikers Island, and we'll start over again, and we'll see what we can do. That's usually part of the liberal mantra, isn't it? Am I not wrong on that? Come on. And this seems like, in what I skimmed through, I didn't get a chance to go through the whole report, 78 pages, loses my attention, but I'll wait for the movie. But if they can take it over, they're not talking about shutting it down. They're talking about taking it over and reinforcing it and spending a shit ton of money beefing it up and bringing it back up. All the things said was get it back up to the standards, get it back up to where it's supposed to be, enforce the rules. Everything I read was about making it back to where it's supposed to be. Can they do that? I don't know. I'm not one of those guys who's smart enough to know the answer. Okay, let me go away from that screen. We'll come back. I got more stuff. I just can't get there from here. Nobody has figured out who the $2 whore is. All right, I'll give you a clue. She's big on Discord. Big on Discord in one particular room. All right, Melanie Cole, member for 2 months. I'm over here between the sheets right now. Everybody, ladies and gentlemen. Chris delivers to Target. They have been short on loads for 2+ weeks now, hurting the bank account. Yeah. It does. These situations hurt good people too. It doesn't just affect, Target and the shareholders. It does affect good people, truck drivers, people that work there, stocking people that stock the shelves, that work in the back room, managers. They get cut on their hours, cut on their pay. It does affect good people, and I'm sorry for that. It's necessary. It's necessary. You can't turn things around without fucking some things up along the way. It's just how it goes. I'm sorry for that, but it's necessary. I'd be saying the same thing if it was me. I promise you, I've been through some of these things. There was a thing when I was working on a fleet of mail trucks and government vehicles as part of the shop I owned, and Obama fucking cut the budget for the funding for this and stopped the government. He remember when they had the government stop, and we didn't get paychecks on those things. It affected me. But at the moment, I was all for shut the government down and fix this shit. I wasn't a fan of Obama, but I was okay with the direction it was going, even though it affected me, because I wanted people to be aware that we needed to be fiscally responsible. And as you can tell, that didn't work. But anyway, I'm with you. My wife says I opened up trivia to $5 PayPal and Super Chat. All right. Tina Plexico buys her gas in Mexico, always pulls into the pumps at Texaco. Tori is the $2 whore. Tina, you're right. You are absolutely right, Tina. Tori is the $2 whore. I'm very pleased that someone got that. Well done. Well done indeed. Bob McKinley, $10 tombstone. What color was the velvet box that Wyatt's pistol was in? Fuck. That's a good question. That's the kind of obscure question that I feel I should know. Other people, that's too stupid. What a stupid question. That's a dumb. No, it's not. See, that's the depth that you go to in a movie. When Wyatt Earp opened up and took his gun out from a grateful town and put it in, it was green. I'm gonna say green, Bob. It was either green, red, or blue, but I'm gonna go green. I think that's what it was. Bob, let me know. Sweets, $2.79. What color was the velvet in Wyatt Earp's pistol box? Same question. I'm going to go with green. Carl Girard, our famous Frenchman over there, $19.99, tipping $20. Turn my whole screen orange over here. Carpet Fund, love the show. Bottom of the Glass Nation. That's it. Carry on. Now, see, there's a guy right there. I can't even take that for the Whiskey Fund. No. Got to go the right direction. John Morgan, $2.70 style. John Morgan put in $2. 70s style shag carpet fund. Man, it better come with a rake. Does anybody even know what a shag carpet rake is? A fluffing rake anymore? I bet. I know my wife does, because she had that in her bedroom as a kid growing up. Bob McKinney said, damn it, man. Yeah, it means I got it. Fucking A. Josh Maddox, $4.99. What character did Philip Seymour Hoffman play? Best bar ever. What character did Philip Seymour Hoffman play? In The Big Lebowski. Okay, that makes a little more sense right there. Wait a second. He was Brent. Brent can't watch, or he's got to pay $100. It was Brent, Josh. You can't get me on that one, buddy. Houdini, $5. How did Val Kilmer come up with Doc's dialect and accent? That I probably would. That's a little deeper than the movie. You got to watch some documentary stuff. I'm sure that I watched it at some point. I don't know that it stuck out with me. I do remember Val talking about him going and trying to perfect his accent, but I don't remember. Houdini, I'm not going to give you a shirt on that one. A little bit farther out than I will be fair with you guys. If it's something I think is deep and intricate, and yeah, a trivia dude should know that, but that's kind of, again, we're moving from the movie and it's the buildup. Again, I don't know what color Val's car was when he drove it on set. either. There's some other things that are off the movie that I don't know. PayPal, Nana A, $5 Tombstone. What actor played Fred White? I don't know. And you know what? I wish I did know that. I did know a bunch of the actors by name, and Fred White, he was the town marshal of just the town. And yep, Nana, you're going to get a t-shirt because I should have known that. Dude, remember for 6 months, did you have a meeting with YouTube about the chat problem? Yes, I did. And it didn't go very well. I have been telling you how wonderful YouTube is with their help section. This guy was kind of a dick today. He wasn't real helpful. In fact, I said, hey, I'm here because I talked to you guys a few days ago, and you guys said, hey, come back with some screenshots, come back with some videos. So I left, and now I'm back, and I've got the screenshots and I got the videos. He says, I'll be right back. Comes back, he goes, you talked to one of my colleagues about this a few days ago. And I went, no shit. I just wrote that. Read up a little bit. I wrote you before you said you were leaving, and I said, I've already been here, now I'm back. I got what you wanted. I have a video, a screenshot of what the problem is because one of the people sent it to me. He's like, well, I'll be right back. Comes back, he goes, hey, you're going to have to get a video of it, and you can't do videos in here. I said, I know that. I said, I have a video. How do you want me to give it to you? I already said that. Read up, man. Are you here? Are you paying attention to what we're talking about? And he goes, oh, so we'll have to turn this over to an email conversation. I said, fine, email me. Here's the deal. He goes, okay, so you'll get an email in 24 hours. See you later. I go, just fucking press enter, press send. Let's do this right now. Let's keep talking. No, I can't do that. I got to move on. Not happy with how that went. But yes, I have done it. I will tell you that I informed Gen X Talk staff as to what I was doing with my progress. And Mrs. Four actually had some reasonable deduction on what she thinks the problem might be, because it doesn't happen to her, but it does happen to other people. We think it's by phone. It seems to be like, I'm guessing, I didn't read the whole conversation with the staff, but they were kind of bouncing stuff back and forth. It doesn't happen on anybody's Mac, doesn't happen on anybody's PC. I'm not sure about Android. It seems to be an iPhone issue of a certain vintage or certain style or certain not updated or updated. They were narrowing it down just by process of elimination. So I don't want to overstep my bounds and pretend I know, but they seem to be onto something there. All right. Where are we at? Sammy Joe, $5. Don't remember much about Tombstone, but I got one more question. What is Virgil's wife's maiden name? His maiden name was not Blue Bonnet, Blue Block. It was, God, I'm dropping. It was the B. It was I know this one. It was, he's walking away, and it was a famous name of a whorehouse is why he was joking about it. And he says, Virgil says her last name, maiden name, Sullivan. Maiden name was Sullivan. Maiden name was Sullivan. Yeah, I got that one. Ron Tarvin, $5. Wyatt Earp, work in Hollywood. What movie star did he teach to be a cowboy on screen? And that would be Tom Mix. And that wasn't part of the movie, but I know that one because Tom Mix was a pallbearer at Wyatt Earp's funeral. So Rotorhead 1651, $5, had a phone problem. Let's see if this works. What did Doc say to Johnny Ringo after Ringo challenged Wyatt, and what did it mean? Oh, they were speaking Latin. And there's so many translations on what that means. I actually saw one recently where a guy who was speaking in the vintage of Latin, translating it into how they translated into the 1800s. I don't know about the translation on that. I don't know whether I'd give you that one or not. Well, Gen Z Kid's girlfriend is standing next to me. Well, hello, Addie. How are you?
Hello.
Can I help you with something?
I made snickerdoodle cookies, and I brought some over because the kid ate them last time I made him some. So I wanted.
Well, let me have those. Snickerdoodle cookies are my favorite. Now, I am a connoisseur of snickerdoodle cookies, so I'm gonna go over these right now. She just gave me a couple in a bag. First of all, they're a little small. Mm-hmm. They're not as big around as they should be. And just so you know, my grandma's snickerdoodles are the standard that we live and die by. But they are the right height. Everybody makes snickerdoodles flat. and they don't rise. There's only been my mother makes them risen. I have an ex sister-in-law who made them risen. Other than that, nobody gets that part right. So you are the fourth person in my life has done that right. So they're a little small, but they are the right shape and they are the right thickness. How long ago did you make them?
Like 3 years ago.
Yeah, see, a little soft. They're a little soft. They're not going to be crunchy. So I'm not sure why, but they're a little too soft. Now, if they just come out of the oven an hour ago, that would feel just right. But if they're this soft after 3 days, there's something a little bit wrong. After 3 days, they should be a little stiffer than this. And I'm going to say that, well, no, I'm not, because I'm not a baker. I'm not a cook. I'm not a chef. I'm not. But you're close. You're closer than most people. The last thing is going to be flavor.
Okay.
Let's get right into that. Let's just stop right now.
I am very open to constructive criticism, by the way, because I do want to improve.
That's all I have is constructive criticism.
And just criticism.
Yeah, and just regular criticism too. Yeah, and there's nothing better than whiskey and snickerdoodles. So, all right, let's try it right here. No, you never heard that? Well, that's a famous saying. Lots of people all over the world. Snickerdoodles and whiskey.
The kid ate like 8 of them in 10 minutes.
No, they're not even close. They got a little bit of cinnamon flavor. They're a little bit gooey for 3 days old. They do not have they're just a little bit of cinnamon and dough. Lots of stuff you got right, but we're way off on consistency and flavor. I love you for trying, but go to Gen X Mom and ask her for my grandma's recipe.
Will do.
Try that. Now, if you're trying to impress me and get in my good graces, let me tell you something. Food is the way to do it. Without a doubt, food gets you a long way with me. People could come into my shop and say, I'll give you $200 if you fix my alternator. I'm like, fuck that. Well, here's a sandwich. Bring your car right in. I'll do it for a $3 sandwich. I will do some shady shit for some food. So just like, I'm going to eat these. They're good. They're not hitting the mark of the snickerdoodle. But they're good. They're good cookies. Well, we're off a little bit, all right?
Got it.
All right. You are dismissed, young lady. Thank you for these. I appreciate it. All right. Now, where are we? This stuff. Ben Quesnell, $4.99. Again, but didn't tell me if he was related to Georgia. Nana A, member for 6 months. Trivia answer. It was Harry Carey Jr. No, it wasn't. Harry Carey Jr. didn't play Fred White. Come on. I didn't get it right, but you don't got to lie to me, Nana. We were friends. All right, where was I with this? There's more. The Disney Kid. Good evening, General. Sorry I'm late getting here. Callie Cat is sleeping early, not feeling well. She sends her greetings. Well, I will be more than happy when you two get right back up to par where we can all hang out in the Discord server again. That was a lot of fun. Houdini, $5. Who was the first member of Wyatt's crew to be killed after his family left Tombstone? First member's crew to be killed after his family left Tombstone. I'm going to say McMasters. I think McMasters was the first one, if I remember right. Tell me if I'm wrong, Houdini. See if we got that. That's one I should have known. That's one I should know. I think it was McMasters. Michael Dawson, $5. What was the date Tombstone was released? Oh, I don't know. 1993, but where it was released and on what day, who was first? I don't know if it was in Singapore or Los Angeles. I don't know that I know that one. The Shoeless one, $10. Damn it. Signed in just for snickerdoodles. Now I need something sweet. Well, you're not going to... Don't have my son's girlfriend make you snickerdoodles. Not yet. No. All right. So where were we? There was stuff. See, I'm done over here in the sheets. Going back over here. Boom. Let me go back over here. There was some stuff in here that was important. So the new 2-minute drill drops at midnight tonight. Giving you guys a heads up, nobody has seen this but the staff. There is another 2-minute drill, and like I told you, we're trying to make some changes in Gen X Talks. There's a few big things we're doing. One of them is to do these 2-minute drills. We'd like to do 2 a week, but they're very difficult. They're very difficult to take. Two Bear's really good about slicing out moments and giving them to me, but then making those creatable to a 2-minute drill that fits the time, fits what we're trying to accomplish. They're difficult. We're going to be lucky to get 1 out a week, but we're shooting for 2. I will tell you this. As far as all the other aspects of Gen X Talks, the kid has everything he has done has been yes. Everything, yeah, let's do it. Let's do more. Come on, let's do it. And I'm like, well, we don't really have time. We should. He goes, no, come on, Dad, let's do it. He's been very good about push and moving forward. He's motivating me to do more by quite a bit. I can't tell you. He's got some energy and he's pushing forward. This is one of them. So we got this one out. It drops at midnight. I don't think it'll get us banned. Nobody has seen it yet. Nobody knows what's going on, but we'll find out. All right. There was more stuff. Oh, so excuse me. You guys all know who KGP is? The press secretary. You know who I'm talking about? That wonderful lady who's got to be the worst liar on the planet. She got in trouble with the Hatch Act. Now, I wrote some notes. I'm not going to go read the notes because we don't want to get into it for too long. But she, as a federal employee, she is not to mischaracterize, misquote, or be disparaging of a candidate running for president, running for office. She can report news. She can comment on things as a White House press secretary, what she's given to say, but she can't say things. So when she goes, oh, it's MAGA policies, those MAGA policies, she is being disparaging. She is belittling. She is besmirching a great attitude, and she's trying to bring it down, obviously. And they called her out. There's a committee that watches over that all the time. And they called her out. They sent a letter to her in the White House. And they said, hey, quit fucking doing this. It's wrong. You blew it. You violated the Hatch Act. We're not going to press charges. We're not going to go any further. But don't fucking do it again. And of course, the White House, well, we'll get our legal counsel to respond. The committee said, we don't give a fuck about your response. Just shut the fuck up and quit doing it. So they called her out on that. In the press corps called her out. In the briefing room, did you see it? Do you know when they finally pinned her down to, yes, you did it. We saw you do it. They knew you did it. They wrote a report. The whole world fucking knows you did it. This was her. I listened to her reply 3 times and went, what the fuck? And here was her basic reply. First, she says, well, I didn't know what their opinion was of the Hatch Act. No, it's you violated the Hatch Act. No, I didn't know what their opinion was of it. I didn't know they were going to get upset. I didn't know. That was the first one. And then the second thing she said was, she goes, well, the Republican Party calls it the same thing. They call those MAGA policies. So, what was the big deal? That was her 2 answers. I didn't know, and they do it too. That was it. Go watch. If you think I'm lying, go watch. It's only 3 minutes long, and her last 1 minute is her fumbling around trying to say shit. And that's what she said. I didn't know, and they do it too. I quickly surmised that this could become Trump's legal defense. I mean, if this is okay to say, if this is okay to do, I forwarded this right to Dawn's, the big Dawn cell phone. I said, hey, man, I think I found your way out. If she can do it, you can do it too. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. And if you don't know what that means, you're too young. Get the fuck off this live stream. Go look it up, and you can come back next time, because I'm not going to hang out waiting for you to figure it out. If you know what goose and gander means, if you get that phrase, you can stay. We like you. We love you. Stick around. So anyway, yes, that's what she said. Unfucking real, but she did it. All right, there was more to say, there was more to do, but I do got to go. There's lots of stuff out there. Let me get. Hold on. I'll go between the sheets, see where we're at. Michael Dawson Tombstone was released December 25th, 1993. Well, I got the year right. I guess that counts. Mrs. Fort Watton, $30. I want to clear the jar carpet fund. Yeah, and she did. Houdini trivia answer, Jack Johnson. Jack Johnson, was he the... Wait a minute. Texas Jack Johnson was the first one to go? Hold on a second. Texas, where did he go at? He didn't die in the river. I don't think you're right on that one, Houdini. I got to tell you, I don't think you're right on that. Email me, genxdad@genxtalks. I don't think you're right. I don't think Houdini, he was the one that was... Cowboy Horse was dragged on the ranch. No, that was McMasters. You're not right on that. They even say they got McMasters, and they zoom in on him, and it's him. It's the same guy. Yeah, it's McMasters. You're not right on that. Jack Johnson is not the answer. So Houdini, now you owe me a T-shirt. All right. PayPal, Sammy Joe, $5. My dad just asked me this question. Obviously, he got it wrong, but it's what I'm going to ask you now. How much lung tissue did Doc lose? Well, they don't say. but they say some, I think some 60% is the term they use. That would be a good question. Sammy, if I'm wrong, you're going to get a t-shirt on that one. Jolene Jensen, $10 for the whiskey fund because she loves me, because she knows that I've been drinking whiskey tonight. Everything's going towards a carpet fund. I've been out here dancing. I've been singing for my supper out here, trying to get carpet money. I'm doing my best. But Jolene doesn't want me to do it alone. She wants Jack Daniels and I to do that together, even though I'm drinking Woodford right now. So, all right. So that's it between the sheets. That's it on the comment section. Gen X Mom is running around here doing something, so I'm not sure where she went. Listen, I got to go. I got to get out of here. There's strange things afoot at the Circle K. My time is up. I will drink this one to you. Circle the wagons. Forget about the pomegranate stains on the counter for one night. Have a drink with me as we say goodbye. Oh, I really miss my chaser. I miss my training wheels. Why can't I have my training wheels back? All right. Somebody was just gifted a membership. Charles was, but I couldn't see by who. Chris donated one to Charles. Charles got one from Chris. You can check out the behind the scenes stuff. Thank you guys for raising the glass. I appreciate it. Look at all the comment section going up there. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. If you had to waste an hour of your evening, what better place to waste it than when Gen X Talks? Is this not the fastest hour in television? I mean, it went by like that. And there was so much more room for activities. We couldn't even get it all done. I got to go. I got to get out of here. I got to say la vie. Thank you guys for checking us out. Remember, wherever you go, there you are. And I promise you one thing, ladies and gentlemen, I'll catch you guys on the flip side. That's right. I said it.